Mark IV Toyota Supra Buying Guide. Being that the Supra is an old car, a thorough checklist is very important. Just jolt down the points. Initial inspection. Start the vehicle and look for gray smoke with a blue tint. Let the car warm up and continue to stand behind the car checking for smoke. Now move to the front of the car and open the hood. Listen for noises other than the injector ticking, which is normal. Now go back and watch the tailpipe for smoke and have someone apply steady throttle. Now do the same, but have them punch the throttle to 5,000 RPM. Test drive. Have a friend follow behind you in another vehicle while you go for a test drive. Have your friend watch for smoke while you drive. Put the car in second gear, let the RPM drop to about 1500 RPM, then punch the throttle and stay on it until red line, and finally let off the throttle. Your friend should be watching for gray and blue smoke similar to the initial inspection. Make sure the car accelerates smoothly as you go through the revs. Use all the gears in the transmission and make sure they all shift smoothly. Listen for clicking or popping noises coming from outside the car while driving. Make sure the brakes work smoothly and are reasonably quiet. Make sure the car tracks straight on flat roads. Listen for rattling in the target top if applicable. Make sure the power steering is smooth and quiet inspection. Make sure the rear hatch opens and closes fine and that it can stay up on its own. Make sure both doors open and close smoothly. Check for fresh oil leaks and check the rear CV joint boots for cracks. Check all wheels, inside and out, for curb rash or bends. Check for excessive or uneven wear on the tires. Check for cheap or mismatched tires. Look to see if all the little plastic panels and parts under the car all line up, are attached, and that paint is not where it shouldn't be. Look for missing, non-original, or out-of-place fasteners. All these components are possible signs of a collision. Check for signs of rust in the wheel wells and inner fender. Check the condition of all the exposed rubber on the suspension joints. Make sure the gaps in the body panels are all even. Walk all around the car and look at each panel at different angles. Look for small dents and dings and make sure the paint matches all around. Look over the paint condition very closely. Check around all the glass to see if it has been replaced. Check the manufacturer information on the glass to see if they are all the same. Make sure all the exterior lights work. Check the headlamps for cracks, moisture or fogging yellowing. Make sure to test every last switch in the car to make sure it works: power windows, locks, turn signals, light switch, dome lights, power seats, cruise control, etc. Use all the functions on the AC and make sure they all work. Go from hot to cold AC and make sure it's getting very hot and very cold. If it has a factory alarm, make sure the key fobs work. Check the interior for excessive wear. Check all of the fluids and make sure the fluid isn't terrible. Find out what oil that has been used and how often it was changed. Ask if anything has been done to it. Make sure it still has the spare tire, jack and wrenches, owner's manual, and targa wrench if applicable. Try to get the repair records. Finally, do a VIN and chassis number check. For additional tips, click the link below. Thanks for watching, guys. Do support us by sharing and subscribing. Have a great day.